A little late, but still great. This is Round 2 Wrestling. Thank you. I am SlimmDa KID. A little late. We are a day later than we typically broadcast. This is Wednesday, April 27th, 2022. The extra day gave me a little bit more time to grab a little bit more information, and we have quite a bit to go over. We have a lot of rumors, some news, brand new Did You Know facts, results, match of the week, and of course our Michigan highlights. So we are going to dive right into this. We will kick things off with our rumors. Rumors are always fun, and rumors are always something to talk about. They may be true, they may not be true, but always take it with a grain of salt, because we here at Round 2 Wrestling don't know if this is 100% fabricated or has a bit of truth to it. According to Fightful Select, WWE is no longer fining people who use marijuana under their wellness program. This is long overdue. The NFL, the NBA, and I believe the NHL have all suspended this asinine, backwards, archaic policy of punishing players for using cannabis, especially when 12 or 15 states in the union have it recreationalized for adult use. This is a great way for players to deal with depression, anxiety, pain, and anything else related to being a sports athlete without having to turn to dope. And by dope, I mean addictive products, Oxycontin, oxycodone, Vicodin, things like that. People say marijuana may be an addictive drug, but it is far less detrimental to your health than the previous drugs that I have listed. So good for WWE. Again, way late on that, but good to see that they did it nonetheless. MLW responds to WWE's motion to dismiss antitrust lawsuit. MLW continues to say there is legal merit to their lawsuit. Emily Pratt of Fanbyte says Alberto El Patron has been pulled from AAA Triple Mania and will be replaced by an American indie wrestler. No other news was available at the time of this broadcast. According to Fightful Select, as of April 1st, multiple former Ring of Honor wrestlers in the Impact stable Honor No More have not been signed to Impact. This includes Mike Bennett, Marina Kanellis, PCO, Kenny King, Matt Tavern, are all set to become free agents at some time in 2022. Not a lot of rumors in the world of professional wrestling this week, but there is plenty of news to go over, and we will start that right now. AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling announced a joint pay-per-view for June 26, 2022 in Chicago, Illinois, called Forbidden Door. Be sure to catch that pay-per-view later on this year. It should be a classic, especially with Kenny Omega's timetable to return pairing up extremely well with this particular pay-per-view. Kazuki Fujita has vacated the GHC heavyweight title. He has tested positive for COVID-19. Speaking of COVID-19, AEW World Champion Adam Page has tested positive and will miss Wednesday Night Dynamite tonight. Former WWE producer Pat Buck confirms he has joined AEW. This is a relative badly kept secret, I guess you could say. It was quite well known that Buck left literally the day after WrestleMania 38, and it was speculated that he was going to sign on with AEW. This is just confirmed that he is in fact now employed and working for AEW. MLW and UK's One Pro Wrestling announced a partnership that will focus on talent exchange and collaboration for future overseas events and opportunities. MLW is growing in leaps and bounds. Be sure to keep your eye on this promotion as they are starting to sign bigger and bigger named wrestlers and are starting to do bigger and bigger events, not only on their own but with other partners. All right, we have no more news here to announce here at Round 2 Wrestling, so we are going to jump into our fan favorite. Did you know? Our little bits of information and facts pertaining to the world of professional wrestling. Did you know Genichiro Tenryu is the only Japanese wrestler to hold pinfalls over Antonio Inoki and Giant Baba? 6 wrestlers challenged for the AWA title in the 1980s, the WWF title in the 1990s, and the WCW title in the year 2000-2001. These particular wrestlers are Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Curt Hennig, Bret Hart, Jeff Jarrett, and Haku. Did you know Road Warrior Hawk wrestled in the very first ECW match at ECW Arena? Did you know Big Boss Man's final opponent in WWE was Tommy Dreamer 20 years ago in the far-off year of 2002? Did you know Happy Humphrey was the heaviest wrestler to ever get in a wrestling ring, weighing in at over 900 pounds. That means he makes Yokozuna look small. All right, we are at the halfway point for Round 2 Wrestling. We still have a plethora of information to go over, and we will jump into the results portion of Round 2 Wrestling, where we will give you title matches and what happened in those title matches over the past week. Boosie defeated ASF and Gringo Loco to retain the GCW Tag Team titles. John Wayne Murdoch defeated Hoodfoot to retain the GCW Ultraviolent title. Alex Colon defeated Jimmy Lloyd to win the Extreme Championship. Homicide defeated Rhett Titus to retain the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. La Rebellion defeated the Briscoes to retain the NWA Tag Team titles. Oliver Carter and Ashton Smith defeated Mustache Mountain and D Familia to win the NXT UK Tag Team titles. TBS champion Jade Cargill defeated Marina Shafir to retain the TBS championship and go 30-0 in her tenure in AEW. Shingo Takagi defeated Taichi to become the provisional KOPW 2022 champion. Ace Austin defeated Speedball Mike Bailey and X Division champion Trey Miguel to become the new X Division champion. Taya Valkyrie defeated Deonna Purrazzo for the AAA Women's Championship title. Josh Alexander defeated Moose to win the Impact World title in what was a great rematch and what was probably the best match offered this past week. All right, no more results to go over, so we will move right over into our match of the week. Our match of the week took place at WCW Clash of the Champions 1997. This took place August 21st at the Nashville Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee. WCW Championship was on the line, and the TV champion Ultimo Dragon took on Alex Wright in this contest. These two met several times between 1996 and 1997 and knew each other very well. Dragon's feat of fury, Wright's size and aggressiveness meshed well for a well-fought, fast-paced match. Wright's cockiness and lack of focus for once didn't backfire on him as he held on to pin Ultimo Dragon and become the WCW TV champion. We have a ranking system for our match of the week here on Round 2 Wrestling. It is a bell system, 1 bell being absolute garbage, 5 bells being a perfect match. This particular match gets 3.5 out of 5 bells. Nothing to write home about, especially since this wasn't a typical pay-per-view, but I like Alex Wright, and this was one of the few times that he got over and was able to hold on to a title. If you have a opportunity to go back and watch this, it is free to view on YouTube. Go ahead and take a watch and give me your opinion in the comments below on YouTube what you thought of our match of the week. Right, we are going to conclude our Round 2 Wrestling episode this week with our Michigan highlight. Our Michigan highlight this week focuses on Robert Alexander Satkowski, a.k.a. Rob Van Dam. Born in Battle Creek, Michigan, December 18th, 1970. RVD was trained by legend and fellow Wolverine, The Sheik, debuting in 1990. RVD joined WCW in January of 1992 with his final WCW match coming May of 1993. Summer of 1996 saw Rob Van Dam join ECW, and TV and tag team titles were won in 1997, 1998, and 1999. 2001, RVD joined the then WWF in the WCW ECW Invasion angle. 2002, Rob Van Dam would win the then now WWE Intercontinental Championship. 2005, Rob Van Dam would become WWE Champion, defeating John Cena, as well as becoming the ECW World Champion. 2010, RVD joined TNA. RVD would defeat AJ Styles that same year to become the TNA World Champion. 2012, Rob Van Dam would challenge and win the X Division title in TNA. 2013, RVD rejoined WWE, and in 2019, RVD rejoined TNA, now called Impact. Rob Van Dam is a one-time ECW television champion, a two-time ECW tag team champion, a one-time TNA world champion, a one-time TNA X Division champion, a one-time WWE champion, a one-time ECW world champion, a one-time WWF European champion, a four-time WWF hardcore champion, a 6-time WWE Intercontinental Champion, and a one-time WWE Tag Team Champion, and also a one-time World Tag Team Championship. This is a ton of gold for a man from my home state here in Michigan, and I am very proud to say that I am a Wolverine just like him. All right, I am SlimmDa KID, and I want to take the time and thank you for listening to Round 2 Wrestling. Be sure to tune in next week as I bring you more news, more results, and more rumors from the world of professional wrestling. Round 2 Wrestling is brought to you by SlimmDa KID and Spreaker.com.